Wow, Monster Energy Supercross 2023 championship standings and updates. Metlife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, East Coast, West Coast Showdown details. Since 2020, I have been eager to go to a live Supercross event. We were supposed to do it that year in Boston, but the pandemic had messed those plans up and unfortunately it was canceled. It was supposed to be our anniversary gift to ourselves. This year, we had been given the opportunity again, but this time for the East Coast West Coast Showdown Championship at Metlife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I am originally from the Garden State, so this was instantly a plus for me. In distance to where I live now, this would mean it would be about a 4-hour drive. Still not that bad. That's a piece of cake. With this event being a showdown, the showdown, this means I was going to see all my boys. Ken Roxon, Hunter and Jet Lawrence, Adam Cincerillo, Jeremy Martin, Pierce Brown, and yes, I admit I've become a Justin Barcia fan. His new adjustments, focus, and more mature, positive attitude has made me a believer. Kid's got talent, major slippery skills. Keep up the good work, Barcia. This is the Justin we like to see. And this turned out to be the race that Justin ends up bringing home the win in front of his New York homies in the dirtiest of races. Perfect, right and dirty Jersey. Wait till you see the footage and behind the scenes goodies that we have in store for y'all. First off, let me warn you. When we first arrived at the arena, we had a long walk, but it was cool seeing the teams, trucks, and setups outside. I instantly got excited when I noticed Jeremy Martin's muck-off Yamaha truck was there, but sadly, and honestly, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, he was not there to race. On my phone, I was able to find out he was out due to, I guess, a lung concern. I was bummed, but lately he hasn't been the rider I've been rooting for the past years. He's been showing some tension and cocky vibes that I'm just not a fan of. Sorry, not sorry. Adding to the list, during the races, we noticed number 9, Kawasaki Cincerello. That made me sad. But I'd rather him be healthy and happy above anything else. He's an impressive rider, on and off the track. When he took off time due to injuries and some self-reflection, he did some commentary at the events. I enjoyed it, and he did fantastic at it. Also, apparently he's got a podcast now, so that's pretty cool. He has brains, charisma, and a clear flow. I'm looking forward to seeing what else he may bring in the future to the sport and its history. The main promos for the weekend and race showed a lot of Danger Boy Deegan, which did not mean anything as he did not showcase much on the track. He is most definitely skilled, and boy, does he have that hothead temper and chip like his good old dad. Now, that's a whole nother video. The other focus and hot topic was the Lawrence brothers, Jet and my sweetheart, Hunter. That was one of my main highlights and what I was looking forward to for the entire night. Also, after this event, where I yelled, Hunter, a million times, weeks later, he dropped his clothing line called Hunta, Hunta. You're welcome. Everyone rode great, especially in the conditions that happened towards the later part of the event. It started to drizzle out, and it didn't seem to bother anyone or affect anything with the riders, but all of a sudden, we noticed the riders were lined up at the gate, and then they were heading back underneath the tunnels of the arena. The crowds became confused, and some yelled, "Aw, come on, man." All of a sudden, you hear vibrations as everyone's phones were buzzing, going off like crazy. I had Adam's, mine, and our company work phone all in my clutch. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? We had all received an emergency system text message to seek shelter in the arena halls and tunnels till further notice. I was like, okay. With some time passing, next thing we knew, it was downpouring and thunder, lightning, the whole shebang. The big screens were flashing messages, as well as the speakers were muffling a message about time and updates. It was kind of cool to see many strangers and nothing seriously bad or concerning going on. People, for the most part, enjoyed each other's company and were talking with each other to pass the time. Watching people's behavior calmly can be interesting, alarming, awakening, or comedic. Don't really judge, just watch. You actually can learn a lot about society and people in the crowd. Eventually, we were all able to go back to our seats, and they decided to continue and finish the races, which we were shocked. Many people at this point had already left and gone home. But it was a championship. So how could they want to redo or schedule it, you know? It just had to be done. And like the ticket says, rain or shine. It was a messy soup bowl of a track, a bit concerning. Shocking in the fact that it was still lightning around the arena. It was kind of rad. It was cool. I enjoyed it so much. Didn't care that my straightened hair got wet and started to curl back up and frizz. As long as my lungs were strong, I was happy yelling my ass off. The best thing of the whole showdown, of course, was that I got to see Roxanne win a heat race right in front of my eyes in my home state. We were told to leave our seats and take shelter inside the stadium. It's downpouring.
I was like, let's just pack it up for today. Let's just go home and have a nice warm soup, get a good night's sleep, come back and let's have a rager in the midday rager. But they ended up saying we're going ahead with the race.
All the pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this.
I'm Leenda, and that's For the Record, Your Honor.